joining us along with Ashley Blackstone, Elise Eady. I'm Tom Brannon, and we're crowded here on the THV morning set with a couple of
chefs, some little chefs.
Little chefs.
Evan and
Ayla.
Yes. And we have Cynthia from Pulaski Tech here this morning, and these are your children, right?
They are.
These belong to you?
They belong to me.
Yes. We just
Okay, well, we can do whatever we want to then, can't we? All right.
We're so glad that you guys are here for Kids Corner for Bon Appetit this morning, and you're helping Mom out and going to help us, right, as well. Evan, what are we making today?
Well, first we're making banana bread, and then we're gonna make some yogurt.
Okay.
Yummy.
So you sound like maybe you know what we're doing today.
Yes.
You help Mom a lot in the kitchen?
Yes.
Yes, you do.
I love it. Okay, my first question for you, Cynthia. Where did you get these chef hats?
From school. They're kind of hard to come by, but
I like them. Maybe it's
I don't know retail where you could get them.
That really
I don't know if
adds
Williams
to
know
their credibility, I think.
It really
Yes,
does.
it's true.
It really does.
It's got aprons and everything.
Yes.
Hey, there's a kids program, culinary program, is there not?
It's called, not at Pulaski Tech. There is one in town. It is called Kids Cook. But hopefully Pulaski Tech, when we get our new building, which has been a huge story lately, we can start offering some children's classes. We'll have more room to offer those community classes so that people can come join us and have fun.
In the meantime, they learn from Mom at home. And,
Absolutely.
You got these guys cooking at night while you kind of kick back, maybe watch the news. And...
Not
Right.
quite.
They make dinner, right? Alone?
No.
Not quite. They do help with the dishes, which is the first place that we start, right? In the dish room.
Cleaning.
Cleaning. We have to
the
learn
dishes.
how to clean.
We like that.
We do make our own lunches.
They do make their own lunches and breakfast.
Oh, wow.
Oh, really?
Making them
Savvy
get
kids.
in the kitchen.
Well,
Cynthia Malik is here this Friday with her 2 kids, and they're going to prepare cinnamon yogurt for the morning show and banana bread, I think.
Yes.
Can't wait.
Absolutely. All right. We're so excited. Get us started here this morning, guys. Mom is directing and gonna kind of supervise, right?
Yeah.
You guys are
well, who's the kitchen
taking
leader
over.
here? Who do you think of the two of them leads the way?
Probably her.
Her. Okay. He's the
She
eater?
has that personality. Pardon
Yeah,
me.
just likes
he's
to
the
eat?
eater.
He loves to
Yes.
eat. He will eat anything.
There you
And
go.
We
So
like
he-
eaters
yes.
too. We got plenty of eaters
He
around
is
here.
not picky at all, so it's really nice.
Okay.
So, I buy plain yogurt, which really isn't that tasty. So they have come up with a way to make it taste good without it being, too sugary or too fattening or too many chemicals and preservatives and all that. So I'll let them tell you what they're doing here.
Okay, so what you do is you just put a little bit of vanilla in your yogurt.
Just a little drop, huh?
Yeah, a little drop.
Okay.
And then you put a little bit of cinnamon in. As medium.
As much as you like, right,
Yeah.
kids? Sometimes they put a little too much and they're like, oh, well, that tastes pretty good too.
Yeah. And then if you're a kid, you have an adult cut up some apples, and then you just pour them into
adults
the...
Oh, come on now. Why an
Yes.
adult? I mean, aren't you old enough
Unless
to
you're
use
trained
knives?
to use
Unless
the
you're
knife.
trained to
come
use
on.
the knife, pretty much. I can't open this. Can you
You
open
can't
this,
open
Tom?
that?
I'll open it.
It's not- oh, she's going to open it. Look at this.
I can't do it. Nobody can open it.
Okay.
So, and that's what happens when children use the honey and they don't clean the cap off.
It's stuck.
Right,
Sticky.
but that's okay.
Okay.
Okay, and then you put a spoonful of honey in.
Do you guys like yogurt?
Yes.
You eat it often?
Mm-hmm.
And Cynthia, this is healthy for kids too, right?
It is.
Yes.
It is. Yep.
Besides the cinnamon, basically.
Besides, the cinnamon's healthy.
Yes.
Besides maybe the honey, but honey's good for you. I try to, keep in stock a local honey, unfiltered. And, they say that it has the pollen from the local area, so it helps you with your allergies.
Basically, you just mix it together then, guys, right?
Yeah.
Compared to about 23 grams of sugar for the small ones that you buy that are flavored, there's not near that much sugar in there. And these kids seem to love it, and they can take it in the lunch as long as they have a small pack. And we've done pears, we've done strawberries without the cinnamon.
Okay.
So
Okay, and you just used a regular yogurt.
a plain yogurt.
plain
Not vanilla
yogurt.
flavored, but plain.
Right. Now, if I can't find plain, we'll buy vanilla, and they skip that part, but that does have sugar added.
Yes.
Okay.
So-
Okay.
Well, it looks tasty. And Evan, hey, after Tom does weather, we're going to come back and we're going to make what?
Banana bread.
Okay, you like
You're
banana
gonna do
bread?
banana bread? Okay.
You're going to show us how to put it all
Flour's
together.
gonna fly
Yeah.
right after this. So
Stay
we
with
will take a break, but if you've missed any of the recipes today, of course you can look on our website, today's THV.com, for what you can find today, last week, last month, Have we been doing it for a month?
We have.
Okay, good.
Wow.
Last month?
Been that long.
Okay, yeah, it has been.
Wow, that's pretty long.
We'll be right back to those with your weather.
Hey, welcome back to THV's Bon Appetit here on the 9 o'clock show. We have kids cooking it up in our little kitchen that we have
Well,
going on.
we need a kitchen.
Yeah,
If you'd like to donate a kitchen, go right ahead. We could use
Give
one.
us a call, right?
Please.
Yes.
We, you are Evan, and we are doing banana bread, right,
Yes.
this morning. And you know exactly how to do this, right? You help
Yes.
Mom in the kitchen often.
Yes.
So get us started here today.
Okay, so first you're going to take a teaspoon of baking soda.
Okay.
Is
You-
that powder or soda?
Baking powder.
Baking
powder.
Okay.
Okay.
And then you put it in a bowl.
Alrighty.
And then you take a pinch of salt.
Mm-hmm.
And you put it in. And then 3/4 cups of all-purpose flour.
Okay.
And while Evan's doing that, we have over here our wet ingredients.
Yes.
And
I'm going to get all
What
wet.
you-
That's what you're saying, right?
yep.
Basically,
Okay,
yes.
wonderful.
So what you do is you just peel some bananas, cut them in the middle, and then you grab a masher.
Okay, I've got to throw another banana in there. Okay.
So these are overripe bananas. If you don't want to make banana bread right away, put your bananas in the freezer and then pull them out when you're ready to make your bread.
I've heard overripe bananas make great.
The best
banana
banana
everything.
bread.
Yeah, sweet.
Absolutely. And softer.
Soft you want me to do that? Okay, I tell you work on the other ingredients and I'll
Okay,
mash some
Evan, so we put the
bananas.
flour in, now what?
Salt,
Okay.
flour, the powder. Now what?
The whole wheat flour.
Mm-hmm.
And we need a half cup of that.
Half a cup
Okay.
of this.
Okay.
Now, is there something significant with adding the whole wheat? Are we making it in?
There is, and you can use all whole wheat flour, but the white flour helps keep the bread softer.
Okay.
But whole wheat flour, Evan, why do we use that?
It's because it's a whole grain.
It's a whole grain, and
get
so it's a little healthier.
Nutrients in there.
Ooh, we like healthy too,
All
especially
right.
for the
What is
kids.
Yeah, we do.
Consistency of the banana. Is this okay?
That's good. You
Mash
know,
it up
if you
more,
like it a little more mash, you can do it. But I like
Okay.
little
This
chunks,
together.
so you're good on the bananas.
Okay.
Half a cup of oats.
And they're adding half a cup of
pour
oats,
that in,
which is
Evan.
also a whole grain. The recipe originally called for 1 cup of all-purpose flour, and we have created our own recipe with that.
Okay.
Okay,
Are ready for
Ayla.
anything?
Ayla is going to add
Okay.
the butter.
And what you do is you just melt the butter in the microwave for about maybe 30 minutes.
30 seconds.
30 minutes? Okay.
30 seconds.
There won't be any butter left, will
We
there?
supervise the microwave as well as the stove, right?
Okay.
Yes, because the stove kind of makes it a little bit more hotter.
Yes.
Okay, and then over here, we've got everything together. Now
Then we
what?
put the oats in,
Yes.
Okay, and he's
Now
going to stir that up.
mix it together. Alrighty.
And Ayla's going to add a half a cup of sugar. Go
I guess
ahead.
at this time
Go
I'm
ahead,
still
pour it
I'm
in
here
there.
See, I like this. They both have a job
They
to do.
do,
Yeah,
and they're
you can
kind of
use this one.
the
separated.
dry
you know.
ingredients and the wet ingredients.
Okay.
She wants you to use that spoon
That's the
there.
masher.
Are you
Okay.
guys good at following recipes
There you go.
and directions?
Yes.
Looks like it. Yeah.
Go ahead and
Is
pour
this
that
the
in.
sorghum?
It's the sorghum. So we have
And
half
then
a cup
you-
of sorghum.
This is 1 cup.
It's half a cup,
Oh,
baby. It's
half-
half. Go ahead and pour it in there.
Ooh, sorghum. Mm.
So the original recipe called for 1 cup of sugar.
That
We're
stuff
doing
is real
half
sticky.
cup and half cup.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah,
What's
what is
next?
the sorghum gonna do?
It's a sweetener, but
Yeah.
there's no sugar.
It's an
There's
all
no
natural.
syrup.
Yeah, it comes from a plant, from a grass, and I believe they grow quite a bit of sorghum here in Arkansas.
Okay.
So it's sweet. It kind of tastes like molasses, maple syrup
Yeah.
combined. She's going to add.
Don't you know that bees make sorghum, Elise?
Well, Tom,
They
no.
basically make honey.
Yes, they do.
Come on, Tom.
And so what you do is you crack 1 egg and put it into a tiny bowl and then put it into your wet ingredients mixer.
I've been very,
guess I would be
very
the
impressed
mixer,
with you guys, by the way. Very impressed. How many times did you have to practice this at home?
Once.
Good job.
They've made
And
dress before, so we practiced last
Good.
night.
Awesome.
And then you put 1 teaspoon of vanilla. We
Smells
used
good.
this earlier for the.
I love that sorghum.
Is that true vanilla or is that the extract?
This
or
is
the,
a nice
This is
extract.
extract.
Oh, yeah.
but it's not a flavoring. It's true vanilla extract.
Banana bread sounds great for the holidays too.
It really does.
Yes, it does.
Great
Yeah.
breakfast.
Okay,
And then
y'all.
what are we gonna do, you guys? What's next?
I'm gonna
What
stand
we
back.
do is we pour that
The dry ingredients with the wet ingredients.
This is where the mess comes in, so I'm
Pour
gonna
it
back
there
up a little
together.
bit.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, you should let
Look
Ashley
at
and
that.
Elise
That
do
was
that.
not messy. They
That
did
was
well.
good.
You guys
well,
have good
you
teamwork
guys did
together.
it because I know that you wouldn't make a mess, but if one of them had done it,
Yeah, it'd be all over
That
Tom.
is
it'd be
the
all over
truth.
me.
I like your teamwork.
So now, what's the consistency we're trying to get here? Would we use a blender at home?
I
or
wouldn't use a
mixer?
blender.
Just
It
mix
just
it
you
together.
don't
Just
even
mix
need a
it.
blender. I mean,
Look at her stir.
do
Look at her
it.
twirl that spoon.
she
Yeah,
gets
she
on the
has done that
sides and everything.
before.
Yeah.
She's been baking with me for a very, very, very long
But
time.
your friends are impressed.
I hope so.
I think I
can't
pour
pour
this
I'm
right now.
impressed today.
Speaking of which, where do you go to school?
Roof Doyle?
And that's in Conway.
Yes.
Are you guys out? You guys are out today, are you?
No.
Last day today?
No.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, the last day.
I was up in Florence Madison in Conway. Today's last day. What about you? Today's
I
your
go to Woodrow Cummins and today is my last day
today's
too.
your last day. Woodrow
Very
Cummins.
cool. All right, so we're getting this stirred up, and we have about 20 seconds.
Okay,
And so
let's pour it into the pan. Looks pretty good. We don't see any big flour clumps or anything. And so we'll pour it into our baking,
So Big
our
Brother
loaf
holds the
pan.
pan and then
Here, hold this right. You got to have an extra
that.
hand.
What is
You
our
do.
oven on?
350 degrees. It takes about an hour.
Okay.
Check it in 50 minutes and use a toothpick so when the toothpick comes out clean, it's ready.
Oh,
If
yeah.
you wanted to add pecans or walnuts, you could add those. The kids decided not to.
Okay.
That bowl's a little heavy.
There you go.
There we go.
And you could make several. You could double the recipe, of course, if you want to, and make a couple loaves. Freeze it if you'd like.
You could freeze
Yeah.
it. Make sure that you pull it out of the pan while it's cooling. Let it cool on a rack and don't wrap it up until it's completely cool or it gets really rubbery.
Okay. You guys did a great job. We'll be back to try it, let you know how it is, and
Pop
how
it
the
in the
kids
oven.
did. After this, it's now 9:21. We'll be right
Time to eat
back.
it. What's amazing is we have this super fast cooking oven here, and this is what it looks like after it's been
Oh, thank
popped
you,
out of
honey.
the oven. No, hey, you want another one?
Handing it to Dad.
Oh, Dad, Dad, eat it. There you go. Banana bread and yogurt on Kids Corner today. Getting kids involved in cooking, baking. I don't know if you can see there. There you go.
Cynthia, how important is it to get the kids involved and, you know, make them experience and try new things?
It's so important, especially, you know, the younger that they're in the kitchen, the better. I saw one of your guests on earlier this week. I can't remember her name, I apologize. Dietitian. And she was talking about children and introducing them to foods.
Yeah.
I've noticed that the more hands-on they are, the more they know the food, the more comfortable they are with it. It's not some foreign piece of bread that you've just given them. You know,
had a
they can
hand in it, too.
identify it. Yeah.
It's got bananas in
so
it.
Yeah, it just makes more sense to get them in there and recognizing what food really is instead of maybe a box of.
We just need to make
something.
sure they're supervised, of course. and
Yes,
keep an eye
absolutely.
on it.
But they can do all kinds of things. You know, they can even just watching you and asking questions. And there's science in the kitchen. There's nutrition.
Okay.
You know, and there's some family values going on.
Well, you
here.
guys did a great job. It
You
tastes
did.
fabulous.
Evan,
Thank you.
Ayla, Cynthia, thank you guys
didn't
so
waste
much.
any
We really
time.
do appreciate it. But
Thank you.
Ashley and I have a very special gift
For Tom.
for Tom, our favorite weatherman, and we have
Okay.
him an ornament for Christmas.
Because Tom said he has no like unique ornaments, so we got you one.
It does. The front of
Oh.
it says, "I love weather" to good old Tom, and then the back of it says, "We love keeping you young, Ashley and Elise."
So we're starting a new tradition to get you an ornament every year.
Oh, okay.
Yay!
Every year
I
my
see.
grandma gets me an ornament.
Does she? Yeah, it's special to have one.
Thank you for watching. We'll see you back at noon today.